Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to another hiking adventure. As the phone goes off. Today we are actually going to be below the Saylorville Spillway, or in the Saylorville Spillway here below the Saylorville Dam between the Saylorville Lake and Des Moines. Right now, currently waiting on a little rain to push through. This is going to be my first hike since I injured my knee. That's why you haven't seen me a lot lately. Ended up waking up one morning with my knee about the size of a grapefruit. So I've been resting it for about 3 weeks now, and I'm ready to get back out. Now, it's one of the reasons why I picked this trail. This trail is a well-used, paved, maintained trail in the Des Moines metro area, and it should be relatively light duty for a recovering injury. That being said, my equipment I have today, I always go roll with my snap it out, my trusty handy bush knife. Usually it's in my bag. Today it's going to be on my hip. I've got the Everfun hydration pack right next to me. I've got a Thermacell, which by just putting my boots on, I determined that probably going to have that going the entire time we're with me because it's pretty thick out there. Even just popping the door here for a little bit. And then I also have a high-speed wireless hole punching device with me because I am next to a metropolitan area with a fair amount of crime. So, that being said, I hear the rain picking up. We're going to wait this out, and hopefully we'll see you soon on trail. Hello everyone, I hope you like this view better. I actually found an old selfie stick, so we're going to see if that works. When I'm on trail, you might even see the truck in the background. Got some new hardware on my head, and it's still raining. Got the Thermacell going. These mosquitoes are pretty thick, but still, even at this, we're reminded we're out here in nature. And if I shut up for a second, you just take a listen. Nothing out here worried about anything. You can hear the city in the background, but what's it, Matthew 6:25? Do not worry about your life. Do not worry about tomorrow. If all things are taken care of and you're greater than they are and God takes care of them, why would He not take care of you? So we're gonna get pushing down here, go a couple miles, and yeah, let's not worry about it, guys. Let's enjoy this. Looks like we got through the rain. Looks like we pushed through. Only got about a half mile since you last saw, so. But as I anticipated, this trail is extremely busy. I've been passed 4 times. I'm going a pretty steady rate, and I slowed down to take some cover throughout the heavier part of the rain. So, but that's one of the reasons why I picked this trail. I did want to have a safety partner with me, but safety partner wasn't feeling well. So that's why I'm doing solo today, and he's feeling great. Goal is, you want to know, about a half mile, then double back. I didn't want to have this be a long hike. I didn't medicate my knee this morning, so I don't have a brace on it. So we're only going to do about a mile hike. Went full pack just because I want to feel what it's like having the full pack on the knee. So if all goes well, maybe tomorrow we'll go do another hike. I don't think we're gonna drive an hour to do it, but maybe we will. So I'm gonna turn you back around, let you enjoy the scenery a little bit, and was a nice hike back, I'm not gonna lie. About 3¼ miles. Again, you can see all my hikes down on the description below at my commute link. That's what I use. So 3¼ miles, flat trail. A lot of cross-country runners out of it today, and I think they were a little shocked to see a guy with his wilderness kit on. I normally don't carry my bush knife. My bush knife out on the external, but with it being a metro area and people being crazy, I wanted to have that a little bit more accessible than in my pack. But I didn't mean to scare any kids if I did. I was not expecting to see as many people as I was this morning. So, but I'm definitely gonna stick to my more rugged trails. The point of today was to have a day load on. The only thing I did not have with me was a little bit of food and some sunscreen. So that's the only 2 items I didn't have with me. But yeah, it went well. Me feels great. We'll see how it feels here in a few hours. But yeah, I'm gonna get some footage of the spillway here before you leave. This is a nice trail if you're in the Des Moines metro area. Neil Smith Trail is really good for you, unless you're like me and prefer something a little bit more rustic and whatnot. But with that, I'm going to head up towards the spillway, let you guys see that. I'm going to quit talking. Thank you all for watching. You made it this far. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you on the next hike.